You know that awkward moment when your mom walks in when you're making a YouTube video? It looks like you're talking to yourself or staring at someone really intently who's far, far away. Yeah, that just happened. So, what's up with the hat? Well, I'll tell you. To quote the famous song, I'll wear my grandpa's hat. Not really. That may not be the exact phrasing, but you get the point. It's my dead grandpa's hat. Hey, look at that. Dead grandpa, dead grandpa. He was cool, so it's cool that I say dead. It's not a swear word. Yet. Whew, my stomach hurts. Happy February, everybody. Are you in the mood for love? Are you? Are you? Come a little closer. I can't smell you yet. It's also heart awareness. So, yeah, I found that out at the doctor's the other day, and this woman was like, "Oh, you have a heart pin," and I'm like, "Yeah, I do." It said flea markets for lovers. Flea markets are for lovers in big yellow print, and she's like, "Is that for heart awareness?" No, because a lot of teens these days are really into heart awareness. It's there. It's there. I feel it. I feel it. It's so cool. What? Anyways, I think she meant heart health, but yeah. She's like, "Are you with the National Heart Association?" Yes. At 18. In high school. Yes. Nurse, do your job. Oh. But yeah, it's Valentine's Day. Would you like me to serenade you? Too bad. Anyways. Yeah. I wish I knew how to edit videos. Oh. The body that was on my bed just fell off into the pits. No, that was my pillow. Speaking of disturbing things, my outdoors is a little terrifying, and you know what? Let's make that the theme of the video. I was going to tell you awkward childhood stories, but that can be for a later therapy session. So my outdoors is a very scary place, and I will tell you why. Well, you see, I live in the country. That's right, y'all. The country. And the country is basically the French word for terrifying nightmare living things outside your door. And yeah, that entails coyotes and also I think werewolves. I'm pretty sure werewolves is in there somewhere because every night I hear a dog fight. And you would think a dog fight's like but instead it's like and that is the most weird noise that is going to come out of this mouth because I just watched myself do that and that was unattractive. Luckily, I don't need to worry about that because I don't care if you think I'm attractive or not. But yes, it sounds like death. Oh no, better. It sounds like the gates of hell have opened and all of the dogs who live in hell for doing things like peeing on postmen and, I don't know, pooping on the couch when you said no, come out and have a vengeance on the lands. And that is what I hear every night from 9 to 3 in the morning. They're very scheduled, these hell dogs. They have a strict schedule. They have to be home or else they're in there for a little longer. So, what are you gonna do? And apparently, by moving here, we chose the closest mortal gate to the hell dog lair. And, yeah. And 2 nights ago, I got to hear bats. And they were either procreating or fighting because they were squeaking a lot. And it was kind of cute. Kind of like, oh, like squeaky toys with wings that will suck my blood. Or, but there was something going on. There was something in the air that night. But seriously, they were like, I was like, oh, oh my, I don't know whether to be ashamed or worried. Both. And, yeah, so there was that. And then also, we have 3 cat guardians. I will explain to you what I mean. So we live near Dog Hell and Bat Sex Land. Also, owls have sex here, but we'll get on. That's self-explanatory. It doesn't sound like they're eating, and it doesn't sound like hoo hoo. It's like a completely different noise, but somewhat you know it's an owl. And I haven't seen any baby owls, so I don't know. I think it's just for fun. Anyways, so we have all these animals, but we are protected by 3 guardians of the feline fauna. The first one is the coolest cat I've ever seen. I don't know if I mentioned this in the last video. Basically, it's a black cat with orange swirls, like mixed paint, and it's magic. I go to look for him, and he's gone. So his name is Czar first, and then I found another cat earlier in the week who looks like Crookshanks from Harry Potter. So its name is Crookshanks because I'm creative. And it is big, and its whiskers, like one side's like, normal whiskers, and the other one's like Garfield's whiskers. Have you noticed his whiskers are up to his ears? Cat has problems. Also, he seems to like schools a lot because he's on a bunch of posters at my school. And, yeah, I thought all he liked was lasagna, but apparently he cares about math class. Guy of many talents, I know, right? And, the last cat, I used to have 3 kittens would show up all the time, and I'd be like, I'm your mommy, let me love you. And they just disappeared, and I was like, oh no, the werewolves. And I was worried, and I'm still worried for 2 of them, because I haven't seen them at all, unless one evolved, and the other one looked like Crookshanks. I don't know, maybe they're like Pokemon, maybe there's something else now. But one of them came back, and I don't know how I know it's one of them. I guess it looks really similar to one, but I just feel like it is one of them. He's grown up, but I mean, he's still like a young cat, and his name is Elliot, and Elliot is blind in one eye now, and he is the only one that will let me come really close to him. Czar first hates it, and Crookshanks lives in a bush, so we don't talk to him. But yeah, so Elliot came back, and I wanted to touch him, and he said no. Also, my friends are really, like, getting on to me about finding out the genders of these magic cats. They're magic. They don't have a gender, guys. Look at magicians. No one knows what those people are. They're people, but they're not. So yeah, those are my cat guardians. They protect me from oversexed owls, cute squeaky toy, leather pouches, and hell dogs. And that is my house. Come and visit anytime you like. We have plenty of zoo animals to entertain. We also have a woodchuck who comes around, and we named him Punxsutawney, because I like Punxsutawney Phil, but he's a woodchuck. Cutest, fattest thing in the world. Basically, looks like a giant sock. Just it's awesome. If you want to see a giant sock, camp in my yard. And if you want to get arrested, camp in my yard. Bye.